You guys, he gained 100 fucking pounds. Okay, this dude, despite the size of his neck and head, this was a small guy when I first met him.
I caught the rest up.
Yeah. It's tough too because it becomes like a vicious cycle where it's always like, oh, you're doing great. And don't get me wrong, like it's easy to kind of just like pop in and give like random words of encouragement, and it helps to an extent, but it's like when it becomes a big thing, it's like I don't know that you've fully connected to why you want to do this. And
exactly.
You can probably actually I want to hear your thing now because I'm gonna give you mine real quick. Like I remember taking high school weights, and the girl that I was dating at the time, I remember her and I were, doing what kids do.
Yes.
And she actually mentioned it one day where she's like, blah, 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 your arms. And I was like, my what? And like, it was just immediately like my little freaking like teenage testosterone brain was just like, I love this. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. I'm going to do this forever. But like beyond that, like I remember being a kid and like, one of my friends, I'll put that in quotes, one of my acquaintances like fucking beats me up one time, whatever. And I was like, I am never going to have that happen to me ever again.
Yep.
So it's like, those things are so clear, I want a physique that my partner loves. Mm-hmm. Oh, I want, a physique that shows like, don't fucking start shit with me.
Right.
That's also why I like started learning like Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and a bit of Jiu-Jitsu and stuff like that, is because there is such a clear tie to those goals because I experienced those setbacks. Yep. Or in the case of the girlfriend, that little ego boost. So it's like when you have something where, I'm really chasing this, and oh God, I really don't ever want this to happen. Mm-hmm. You don't need someone to fucking, give you a smack on the ass to get you moving.
Never.
What made you stick to this shit for 9 fucking years, dude? You just, also, it's, if I can, I would love you to send me that picture that you showed me outside.
Oh, I will.
You guys, he gained 100 fucking pounds. Okay, this dude, despite the size of his neck and head, this was a small guy when I first met him.
I caught the rest up.
Yeah. But like, I really, like, I want to actually show these people that picture because it's fucking crazy, man. But like,
definitely.
What the fuck motivated you to do that for 9 years?
Awesome, yeah. To start, I've always been in sports. I've been very competitive. Football camps. I mean, I was bred to be right? To be a D1 athlete. That was the goal from like the moment I was born. I mean, I was named after Joe Montana. Like that was my path, right? So I played football for 12, almost 13 years, right? Through that, I started bodybuilding. I really, honestly, I fell in love with the sport. Just seeing the guys pose and seeing the art side of it, like the black and whites of Flex Wheeler, the black and whites, Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates, definitely, really motivated me to, like, it almost seemed otherworldly. Like, I couldn't achieve that, And then when I was playing football, I ended up having the opportunity to go to Butte, broke my foot. So it was kind of a devastating kind of moment in time for me because it was right after high school. Mm-hmm. So at that point in time, doesn't matter how fast you are, how good you are, you broke your foot, you still try to enter, on a football team. It's not looked at the same, because then I have to go back, train, I have to do all that, try it again. But I started pretty young, so I started training in Newman, California. That's where I started school. High school, so weight room, right? Mm-hmm. And on the wall we had all the different records. Mm-hmm. So there was records up through bench, power clean, and that really motivated me too. So my passion really came from what I could do in the gym, pushing myself in the gym. I've been through the ringer, my first girlfriend out of high school, when I really started getting serious in bodybuilding, I mean, training 1-2 times a day. I was eating 6 meals a day. I was 18. I was full in. She ended up breaking up with me because I was dedicated to this, and it was an insecurity issue. So it was one of those things where it was, it was hard for me because I was young, I was in love. It was, first heartbreak. Yeah. But at the same time, it really put it on my shoulders. It really put it on me. Like, I'm choosing this over a girl I've been with for 4 years. All the other questionable things that go along with bodybuilding, you know, really, I took that head on, you know, took it head on, did my first show in 2017. I was only 168 pounds on stage. That
picture fucking shocked me, by the way.
Yeah.
I remember looking at that picture because I had left the gym that I knew you at.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen you for years, you know? So I remember you post that picture and I was like, what the that's Joe?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, it was a good time. That was an amazing show for me because I went in ready to just have fun. Like, I didn't go in to win.
Yeah, you looked so happy at that show, dude. Every picture you're fucking smiling.
Always, man. But, you know, that's kind of like where bodybuilding has taken me to a place of, like, where it was really fun, and it still is. I enjoy the heck out of it. I mean, when I get to train, that's like every day I get to go to Disneyland. But the second show I've done, that was definitely a different attitude. I'm in it to win it. I'm putting 110% in it. You know, weighed in 185 pounds, so 20 pounds over. I had to cut.
You weighed more at that show than I do right now. That's insane.
But
how tall are you?
5'7.5", 5'8".
Bro, I'm 6'3". That's nuts.
But yeah, man, it's been a long journey to an extent, 9 years, but I've enjoyed every moment of it. I mean, I'm definitely blessed to be able to lift weights and eat a ton of food because that's not the case for a lot of other people in the world. So the fact that I'm able to do that and put my whole heart and soul into it, not only as a sport, but as an art, you know, the past 9 years have been amazing, and the next 9 are going to be even better.
Heck yeah. I bet so clearly you can remember the disappointment of that broken foot and that breakup still.
Oh, yeah.
That, for anyone who's listening who, like, wants motivation, like, that's how you fucking keep pushing, is you remember that fucking disappointment of, I will never experience something like this again. Because that's the shit that's going to push you, you know? Like, people are so much more motivated to avoid pain than they are to seek pleasure. So it's like, when you have someone say, you know, like, oh, I really want to lose, like, 15 pounds or something like that, that motivation might get you, you know, through 5 or 10 pounds or something like that.
Exactly.
But that memory of, you know, your dad calling you a fat fuck or something like that, or, you know, kids teasing you on the playground, like, that's going to make you lose fucking 30.
Exactly.
It's like really feeling that disappointment and knowing, God, I never want to feel that shit. Like, I don't want to fucking experience that letdown. Fuck, I'm not going to school for football. Fuck, you know, my girlfriend left me. I'm feeling insecure as shit. It's like, man, you'll do almost anything to avoid pain. It's crazy.
Exactly. And to an extent, too, you kind of have to welcome it because every workout that you're truly going to go in, you're going to push yourself, right? I mean, it's really difficult to go in day out, 6 days a week, every day and push yourself because you're always pushing the logbook as a bodybuilder, or you should, to make that progress. Oh, yeah. And to dig deep to really, let's say you're squatting, 400 pounds and you're trying to get another rep, and last week you barely got, 13 reps and you're going for one more. There's something internally you have to bring out in order to attack that set and to get through it. And, mindset with bodybuilding is incredible.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. If you liked this clip, if you got a lot of value out of it, which you know you did, go ahead and share this to someone else who needs to hear it. And make sure that you like and subscribe wherever you're viewing this. We've got a YouTube, we've got an Instagram, we've got all that jazz. Go give us some love, and I'll see y'all there. Later.